We've been reviewing the book from Paul Hajek from Clutton Cox. Don't even think about buying or selling your home until you've read this book. It's a 5-star rated Amazon book, and we've been going through the chapters, just really explaining some more information about these chapters. Now, people often say solicitors' fees were thousands and thousands of pounds when they moved, but what they usually mean is the overall cost of moving was thousands and thousands of pounds, which also included their solicitors' fees. Now, that's a completely different thing. Now, in fact, you may also be very surprised to hear where most of the money goes. Now, let's give an example. Let's say you're buying at £350,000, okay? That's below average for many places in the country, but it's about average for the south of the country. Now, the answer is approximately 5 to 6% of the total legal costs of buying a property goes on your conveyancing solicitor's fees. And there are no surprises for guessing where most of the money goes. 90% of the money goes to the government in stamp duty, land tax and VAT. And a further 2.5% goes to another government department, the Land Registry. In fact, it's incredible that out of a total cost of around £11,765, around £10,600 goes on stamp duty, land tax and VAT. The rest of it does go on conveyancing fees, which are made up of search fees, online money laundering checks and bank transfer fees. So what are these fees that you pay to the government? Well, stamp duty, land tax. This was changed by Chancellor Gordon Brown a few years back. It's one of his tax changes. It didn't quite make his budget speech, but it turned up in the small print later. In fact, it is a new tax and different from the old stamp duty. Originally, stamp duty was levied in the 17th century to actually help build up a war chest for a fight against France. Probably got enough money by now to at least have a go at Calais. But how much is stamp duty? Well, stamp duty land tax payable on property up to £125,000 and up to 1% up to £250,000. Over £250,000 to £500,000, 3%, 4% above that. And for those lucky enough to buy a house over £1 million, you're going to pay 5%. Now, the spring budget in 2012 introduced a 7% tax for properties over £2 million. Also introduced with various anti-avoidance measures to tidy up some loopholes. But to cut a long story short, the next time you're talking about someone who's just purchased a property and claim their legal fees were in thousands and thousands of pounds, you probably have the opportunity to remind them exactly where the money went. Over 90% goes to the government. Check out our free book on conveyancing on the website.